All right, we are talking about time management. This is going to be a short and sweet masterclass on balancing the chaos of motherhood and business with these time management tips. Now, we are going to get started right away. Time management is the process of directing how much time is spent on certain activities. Now, everybody has different priorities and different goals and different tasks that they need to do throughout their day, throughout their week, throughout their month. Now, time management is very, very important in order to help you at least get the things done that are the most important. Good time management makes happy moms. Time management is important because it leads to improved efficiency and productivity. It helps you prioritize your tasks while working as a team. Time management plays a crucial part because it can help members have a clear overview of the work structure and stay focused. Now, if you don't have a team in your business, you can still have a team in your life. Now, what does this mean? Basically, it can be your partner, your husband, your wife, whoever is in your life working as a team with you in your household. And it's good for you to, be more efficient and productive by working together on things. Poor time management creates stress and headaches. The more time you spend figuring out what to do, the more stressed and overwhelmed you feel. This may cause you to make poor decisions by not understanding how to manage your time wisely. You will feel unmotivated, less productive, and fail to set priorities. I know for me, there's been many times where when I don't have good time management, I'll be extra stressed and freaking out. And when I'm doing things last minute, especially things in mom life, I tend to kind of run around like a chicken with its head just chopped off. And yeah, that's a brutal sight to see. But it's just it's a feeling that I feel like a lot of us moms have where we're just like literally running around. Oh my gosh, okay, I have to get this done. I have to get this done. I have only a day. Oh my gosh. Especially if it's like a birthday party or something. Like I just threw my girls' birthday party together and they turned 4 and 2. Oh, it was very hectic. I didn't have a full plan. Um, We actually changed the theme of the birthday party like the day before, which was crazy. It was hard for us to find unicorn stuff for some reason. So then we ended up having to do dinosaurs because there was dinosaur stuff everywhere. And I'm like, okay, it's the day before, we're just gonna have to do it. Um, but you gotta give yourself, more grace, and it's good to give yourself more time too. So trying to get things done way before is better than trying to get things done like the day before, in my opinion. That's, I mean, what works for me. But my partner, he's like, no, I like doing it the day before, um, because like we get it done better. He feels like we get it done more efficiently. Um, Everybody has different ways that they get things done efficiently. So figuring out what works best for you is important too, and what doesn't make you stressed out. Powerful tips for effective time management that can help busy moms and business owners, or as I like to call it, mompreneurs. Set smart goals. Goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time oriented. Now, these are going to be your most important goals. All the other stuff, all the little stuff can be done afterwards when you have time. But it's good to make sure that you are setting the goals that are the most important and having those put up on your list as your top priorities and going from there and getting those things done first. Um, and I know one of my top goals always is to make sure I'm prioritizing my kids and myself and prioritizing God and prioritizing my partner as well and making sure that he is happy. So you got to make sure you can fit all of that into your life, into your day, into your routines, and then also fitting your business. Now, what are your business priorities? What are the things that you need to get done on specific days? What are the timelines? We're going to get more into that. So, prioritize goals wisely. It could be based on a deadline, available members to work, or its calculated impact. Now, I know that's a whole lot of business talk right there. Um, so, prioritizing your goals wisely, it's good to know if you do have a deadline what do you need to do in order to get it done before the deadline? If you have people that are working on this project with you, make sure everybody is on the same page, knows what their role is, like what it is that they're supposed to get done and when it needs to be done by. If there's days that you guys have to work on stuff together. Um, and it's just good for everyone to be on the same page. Um, and if you don't have a team, with your business and stuff, you still have a team with your partner. And with them, you got to make sure that both of you know what things need to be done when. And, if there's deadlines and stuff, it's important to know those as well. So, for example, like maybe there's a day that the garbage has to be out by a specific time. So, let's say Wednesday mornings has to be out by 7:30. So, you're like to your partner, "Hey, could you take the garbage out every Wednesday morning at 7:30?" And then maybe for you, there's a laundry day and you're the one that does laundry. So, there's a laundry day of the week, let's say Sunday, end of the week. You want to get all the laundry done. And maybe you and your partner could also have a thing where you fold all the laundry together. And that could be something you guys could do where you listen to music or you have a nice conversation while you're getting that stuff done. So there's really a lot that you can do together and make sure that you get things done on time. Break down goals into achievable tasks. Determine the stepping stones you need to reach along the way. So, any goal that you have, there is going to be steps you need to take in order to achieve this goal. Now, breaking it down is going to help you get your goals done in a timely manner and not making you feel overwhelmed. So, for example, you could say that you need to get something done by the end of the week and that gives you 7 days to get that thing done. So you are going to write out all the different little tasks that are going to have to be done in order to get this goal achieved by Sunday. So this could be maybe you're working on a project in your business and there's different little like pamphlets you need to work on or maybe different little um, let's see. Maybe like business cards or something, and marketing stuff. Like maybe you're like launching your business and you have like these 7 days to finish with the launch. So you could be trying to get your business cards printed, your website finished and up and running, um, and just different small little tasks. So you're going to write all these down. You're going to see what days and what times you can dedicate to this and make sure that you're going to be able to get it done within the time frame that you have. And it's going to be different for everyone and everybody's schedule because we all live different lives and have different priorities and stuff. So just make sure that you fit it into your days in times that are going to work best for you. Create a timeline for each task and stick to it. It's important to stick to the tasks that you're doing, even if it's not the time you were planning to do it. So, for example, maybe there's a day where you're like, okay, at 3:30, while my kids are out like playing with their friends or whatever, have a play date, I'm gonna be getting this task done. But maybe something happens, the play date is canceled, like maybe the other mom's kids are sick or something, and so play date's canceled. That's not happening. You can't do your task at that time anymore. So what you're going to do is be like, okay, I'm going to move the task to a different time. Maybe you're going to ask your partner, hey, can you watch the kids when you get home? Not right away though. Usually I know I like to let my partner relax for a little bit when he gets home, but maybe you could be like, hey, like 30 minutes or an hour after you get home, could you watch the kids for a little bit while I get this done? And you let them know, specifically what you're getting done and how long it's going to take. Or maybe it's when the kids go to bed, you're going to be like to your partner, hey, I need to get this done. Um, and then we can watch a movie together and relax. So it's good to find time in your day to get the things done and not feel discouraged and be like, oh, I'm not doing it because I couldn't do it at this time. Because I've done that. And it just leads me to not getting the things done when I need to, and also just stressing and being like, "Ugh, I should have done this," and regretting, not getting it done when I could have. So I just want to make sure that you get these things done and you're happy and don't feel that regret, don't feel that stress. And that's why it's important to just move tasks around to times that will work for you when things don't go the way that they're planned, because they're not going to. They're not going to a lot. And it's okay. That's life. And that is absolutely motherhood. Things are always changing. Work on the most important things first. Now, we already talked about this. So prioritize your tasks and create specific milestones. You can have daily milestones, you can have weekly milestones, you can have monthly. It's all depending on what the things are that you're wanting to do. And working on the most important things first is very important. And I know it can be hard to determine what the most important things even are. So thinking about what it is that you need to get done and not working on like the little things first. So for example, like I'll be like, "Oh, I need to get the dishes done. I need to sweep and mop and do all these other things." What's going to be the hardest task? The dishes or sweeping? In my opinion, the dishes are harder. They're longer. So I would do those first, because I'm going to be less motivated to do the dishes if I start on all these small little tasks first. So that's why it's important to think about these things before you get started on what tasks you're doing throughout the day. So start the day strong, start the day getting the hardest things done, and you'll be able to relax the rest of the day and get the small things done as you go. Now, assign the right people for the right tasks. Assign responsibilities for project team members to boost effic- ugh. Oh my gosh, efficiency. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. But assigning the right tasks to the right people is important. Now, I'm going to explain this in two different ways: the business way and the family lifestyle way. So, the business way, assigning the right people can be, you know that somebody's good at a specific task. And you're like, okay, I'm gonna assign Maggie to working on the paperwork and getting everything written out and making sure that all clients are emailed and stuff. Because I know she's good at it. I know she's good at communication. She's good at emailing, and she's very good at paperwork and making sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. So that is where you know that she's going to be the best person for that, because if you assign somebody to that maybe isn't good at organizing paperwork, isn't good at communicating through email, um, and just isn't great at all that stuff that we went over, then it's not going to be best to assign them to that. And you want to make sure they're the right person too and can get it done within the time frame that you have for it as well. Like, do they have enough time to get this done? Have they been able to get things done in this kind of time frame before? So those are things to think about. Now let's talk about the family lifestyle aspect of assigning the right people. So this could be assigning the right people to housework, like who's best at washing the dishes, who's best at the yard work, who's best at taking out the garbage, who's best at sweeping and mopping or doing the laundry, etc. And communicating with your partner and being like, hey, I really don't like doing this. Like for me, I hate doing the dishes. I really do. And I've communicated that with my partner. And he's like, you know what? We're going to make this better. And I will do majority of all of the dishes. And then there will be stuff that we will do together. And that made me so happy. And I was glad that I communicated that with him instead of setting some sort of expectation and just leaving the dishes there and like just waiting for him to do it and expecting him to do it without even asking or communicating that. So communication is key, and assigning the right people to the right tasks is important always. Be fully engaged with the task in front of you. Make regular and meaningful progress to boost your productivity. Being fully engaged can be focusing on the thing that you are doing and not having tons of other distractions everywhere, which could be maybe you're supposed to be working on your computer, but you're staring at your phone and you're like, "Oh wait, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. I'm going to wait. I got to make a call. Oh, I forgot to text this person. I'm going to do that. Oh, I want to create this thing. I have an idea for this." And those can all be great things when it's the right time. Now, my partner is always telling me time and place, time and place. Time and place is important. Remember what you're doing, stick to your tasks. And I'm like, I know, I know, I know. But I am that kind of person where I'm just like, oh, I can do it all at the same time. But no, I really believe that nobody can do it all at the same time. So, being fully engaged in the task that you're doing is very important. So, just make sure that you figure out a way to stay on that and prioritize. Start meetings on time. It shows that you value the time of your attendees, because a lot of people, they'll get on meetings, and if somebody doesn't show up, that can affect, the whole meeting, and that can take away somebody's time from getting something else done. So I know for a fact that I have done it to other people and it's made me feel terrible where I planned a meeting or a play date or something and I didn't show up and I canceled it at the last second, or people have done that to me a lot as well. And it doesn't make anybody feel good. Nobody feels good about it. Um, so making sure that you're communicating and letting people know, hey, like maybe like a couple hours before, hey, the kids, randomly got sick today. We can't do the play date. Or before a meeting you had planned, hey, something came up, um, a family emergency or something, and I'm gonna have to reschedule with you. I wanted to let you know beforehand because I know that your time is valuable and I appreciate you so much. So that's why communication is very, very important. Don't sweat the small stuff. Try not to get upset or stressed about minor issues. There's going to be delays. There's going to be times where you're frustrated and stressed and you didn't get the things done you needed to get done. There's going to be times where your kids are going to be like, hey, 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 I want to play. I want to do this. I want to touch your computer. um, and you're not going to be able to get the stuff done you need to get done then. It's okay to have setbacks. It's okay to have failures. It's okay to have certain things stress you out because life is full of roadblocks and challenges. And it's to teach you how to handle those situations. It's to maybe change the course of your day. Maybe there was something even better that was going to happen. So there's a lot that you could do with it. Gosh, the sunlight is like shining on me through the blinds. Um, so let's go on to learning to say no to people and projects that do not align with your goals, or maybe with your schedule, or maybe even it's just not something that you want to do, and that's okay too. So you have to learn how to communicate with people and say, no, I'm sorry, I can't do this. But maybe what you can do as well is refer them to somebody else. Especially if it's not aligning with your business, but you know somebody else that has a business that would be perfect to help them. Then you'd be like, "Oh, I know somebody that could help you with that." And you give them, their phone number and business information. And that's great. Or in mom life as well, be like, no, I can't do the play date today. I have a deadline I have to keep up with, but I'd love to like to plan another day with you. Um, so it's just all about figuring out what's going to work for you in your day or in your week, and just making sure to say yes to the things that are going to work and no to the things that aren't going to work, and come up with a plan. Deciding to be productive is the result of a commitment to distinctive effort. So you are committing to making an effort in your business, in your life today, especially by watching this and participating in the video and wanting to work on time management. So today I'm going to challenge you to go set a couple of goals and figure out the small tasks you need to do in order to achieve those goals, and come up with a deadline. And I would love to hear from you and hear what kind of goals you planned, how it all went, and hear your progress. So feel free to email me, to comment on the video wherever I'm going to be sharing this, and to just give feedback and maybe even help other people with time management as well, or send them this way, send them the video and see if it'll help them. But I would also love feedback on the video, and if there's any other things that you're struggling with when it comes to time management and questions you have, please let me know so I can make more videos and content to help you with your goals and with your business and your life. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.